What is up, YouTube? I hit my mic just there. Welcome to another episode of Milf Manor Reviews! And things got spicy today. Real spicy, too hot for the kitchen levels of spicy. I don't know how many more episodes there are left. I don't know how Disbrew and Az are an episode ahead of me. But hey, they are. We're going to get into it because this is the episode where people leave. And this will probably be a fast episode because I'm not gonna go through all the heartfelt goodbyes and things like that. No, I want to get to the spice. I want to get straight into that Latina spiciness because we saw some things today that just got me all kinds of happy. And we're gonna have to save it till she shows up because family and friends show up. I'm gonna say that family and friends show up, and there is one of the family members that, holy guacamole, that lady is fine. But let's get into it. So we open up with everybody basically reading text messages that, hey, today you got to decide who you're gonna room with, who you're gonna be with. Is this the match you're gonna choose? Yes or no? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Everybody's talking about it, and they're like, oh, we're going to choose who we choose, and it's going to be very important. Shannon's like, I'm choosing Jose. So Young's like, I'm choosing Jose. You know, everybody's going to choose who they're going to choose. Ryan here. Ryan. You know who he's going to choose. He's going to go with Paula, especially after that wonderful date they had last episode. That was a nice date. I'll give him that. And you know they're talking. They're like, we're gonna go with what we're gonna go, and we're gonna do what we need to do. Same with So Young. She's gonna do with what she's gonna do. She's gonna follow her heart. Even though I have to put this out there, Shannon and Jose had one date, a date where they talked. I don't know if he took So Young out at all, but So Young has this fire, passion for Jose. I don't remember him ever going out with So Young. If they did, I'm gonna have to go back and look. I don't remember that one. We have Jose and Paula talking about, oh, we're gonna have to choose. It's gonna be very important. So Paula's struggling to choose, and Jose's like, I just hope she supports my decision. It's gonna be a serious choice. It's you know who they choose. If you've been paying attention, you know who they choose. Then, reality show, this is definitely not scripted and definitely not made. They all decide to walk out and go to a certain patio position and just line up while they randomly wait for text messages. Reality show, definitely not scripted. Now, what we ended up learning as well that Shannon here chose RK Outpost. And who else chose somebody, if I can remember? Oh, Gabe chose Stephanie. Obviously, Jimmy chose Paula. Fine. And that's about it for the people that they admitted to choosing people. But let's get into who gets picked and who doesn't get picked. Because first off, Gabriel chose Stephanie, and the answer is yes. They're gonna stay at the mat. They're staying. Good for them. Even though I don't see this ever going, I'm convinced Gabriel is uber gay. They're sticking together. They're in it for now. Oh, wonderful! Yay, everybody's good. Next up, we have Paula having to show off her choice, and she makes a big deal of it. Like Paula a lot. But this was over the top. So she pulls both Ryan and Jimmy out. And as she's talking to them, she's all like, I need your moms here too because I've become good friends with your moms. So then the moms have to come in. I kid you not. The moms had to come together because it's becoming harder and harder for them. Because she loves them all. Everybody's there. She's having a hard time saying it. And she goes with Ryan. Yes, she chose Ryan. Well, She's saying goodbye to Jimmy there because she does like Jimmy as a friend, but she chose Ryan in the end. So Ryan's getting to stay and Paula's getting to stay. Next up, we have Shannon. Shannon chose RK Outpost. RK Outpost only went on one date with them last episode. She didn't really have anybody else to pick, but she did pick him. And the answer is, he didn't pick her. So RK Outpost and Shannon are going home. And Ryan's like, yeah, we went on one date, didn't have time to get to know her. I can't choose her. So, yeah. So, as we move on, who was next? Oh, it was April. Grandma April here got a text and it found out that her pick matched with her. And that pick being little baby boy Jimmy. Little baby boy Jimmy and her are sticking around, and Gabriel is not too keen on that. He thinks that he's too young and too much of a child, and to be quite honest, there's something there. There's a bit there. Even though I'm convinced Gabriel's gay, he's not completely wrong here. Lastly, Jose. Jose had both Shannon, Mama Kelly, Disco Mommy, and So Young all choose him. One of these will have to end up, he has to choose as well, and he goes with, obviously, Kelly. I mean, come on, it's gonna be Kelly. Kelly's the one that he was gonna choose. Kelly's the one he's gonna get with. I mean, they boinked last episode. He went on one date with Shannon. I don't remember him going on a date at all with So Young. So yeah, why the heck did any of them think that they were gonna get together when he's been more time pining after Kelly than anybody else? But yeah, that's that. Oh, and I need to go back to that. Jimmy, little baby boy Jimmy, said that, oh, he made the right choice, because if he didn't make the right choice, choosing my mom, if he didn't make that choice, I don't know, I'd probably have to beat him up or something like that. And my whole thought there is, Jose would use all sorts of moves on you to make you regret ever going after him. Come on, you're a little baby boy. Jose is a player and a man. He's more of a man than you. And we'll show that off. So everybody else has to leave. It's sad times. Bye-bye. Everybody has to go, and they act like it's a big reveal, but to be fair, Lisa didn't connect with anybody. She came in for 2 episodes and then has to leave. Same with Ryan. In for 2 episodes, maybe 3 episodes, then have to leave. Okay. So Young pined after all sorts of guys, didn't ever actually go on a date with any of them. Shannon, Shannon was probably the only pining after Jose, but Jose didn't go after them. Only went on dates with them. Are we really shocked that these people went home? Not really. So the goodbyes happened. Those farewells. We learned a lot of stuff. It was very impactful. We're going out on top. Yay! And now we get to the coming up, and I am going to hide that. There's some things coming. You saw a bit of it. You don't know enough. So I think this is later that day. Maybe it's the next day. They're doing lunch together. They're going to do a nice dinner. Everybody's going to go out to the beach and do a nice dinner, spend time with each other, getting to know each other now. Oh, it's so romantic. Excuse me. And then they get a text message. Sorry, some technical difficulties there. But the reveal in the end is that somebody from the past, friend, family, are going to have to come in and see if these relationships are going to work out. So both Kelly and Jose are going to have to be judged. April and Jimmy are going to have to be judged. Stephanie and Gabe are going to have to be judged. And also Paula and Gabriel are going to have to be judged. Who are these judges going to be? And it's going to be interesting as we get to know who they come up. They're all like, oh, I wonder who it's going to be. I'm curious. I hope it's not her ex. I hope it's not this person. I hope it's not that person. Maybe it's your grandma. Maybe it's this or that. Who knows? And Stephanie's all concerned because it's like Gabriel is Gabriel. He's a rock star, and maybe they won't approve. This is gonna be interesting. And Jose's like, this is gonna be fine. This is gonna be perfectly fine. And it's the first one gets revealed because Jimmy notices her. It is McKenna. Disco Bunny. Joey's sister. Disco Mommy Kelly's Mama Milk's daughter. Apparently, they are one and the same. And when they get up close to each other, yeah, these are the exact same person. I don't know which one's which. I think this is Disco Mommy and this is Disco Bunny, or maybe this is Disco Mommy and this is Disco Bunny. This is obviously filtered and edited. Same here. My God, these. What did God do to this world? Sweet mother of Jesus. But yep, Disco Bunny is gonna have to be working with Disco Mommy to figure out if Jose is the right choice. It gets better. Real quick though, Disco Bunny's a hit it and quit it. So, yep. All that's going on. Oh, it's so happy. Oh, love. Next up, we have a lovely lady for Stephanie, her best friend, Peace. We're starting to get very Californian now. Trust me. Peace and her are bestest of buddies. Peace knows everything about Stephanie, and Stephanie relies on her when she comes dating and figuring out if this is the right man. And that's gonna be questionable. And next up, my God, an angel ascends from the heavens, and yes, I am full on simping for this one. We are introduced to Emma, Pola's daughter, and Jose's sister, and Lord have mercy. And Emma is very important to all this, and my Lord. Paula has some good genes. I mean, Jose is highly attractive and knows how to handle the ladies. Emma! Holy Lord. So, we got our final reveal. Strange man in leather comes up. Cowboy boots. Comes around, and it is revealed to be Billy Jane, April's ex-husband and father to Gabe. And what a interesting character this man is. Part of me thinks it's a little overplayed because, again, this is a reality TV. He comes in and dominates the scene. He is very abrasive, and immediately they start going into what they know, and they apparently met at a young age and got married. She was already engaged to somebody else on a movie set that they were working on. I wonder what kind of movie they were working on. Anyways, she was already engaged to somebody when they first met. He came into her dressing room and ripped the ring off. So he doesn't like the fact that she's with other men. And it begins to show because he immediately sweeps her off her feet and begins taking her away. And everybody's reacting like, what just happened? Oh my God. This is insane. We're not going to go on to that. So next up, the continuation of the, hey, he's trying to take her home. He's making his mark, showing his territory, and it's like, nah, we got to go do this. Let's go do this. And April's all like, you know what? He's my ex-husband. I just go with the flow. He's here. He's all over me, and I'm just gonna accept it. I'm working with it. Freaking whore. And the dinners kind of go on nicely, and everybody's kind of just like, what the hell was that? And Joey's all like, I don't know how to deal in this situation. Do I fight? Do I just smile? What do I do? And Kelly This episode's very California. Kelly comes out and says, man, I didn't like that dude. He was oozing of toxic masculinity. Oh my God, shut the hell up, bimbo. He just dominates the scene. I think it's played up, you know, the aviators. Well, they're not aviators, but the sunglasses, the leather jacket. I don't feel like this is anything accurate, but he's ex-husband's all over April, and it's like, what's going on? And he's basically ignoring Joey. Rightfully so, though. Joey's a baby. It's not very important. As we move on, though, because we get Ryan and Emma. Oh, Lordy. But Emma starts grilling Ryan. Emma's curious. Okay, you love my mom. You want to be with my mom. Do you want to have kids someday? And Ryan's like, possibility, maybe. And Emma's like, my mom doesn't want any more kids. And that's not a deal breaker to Ryan. And Emma's all like, well, to my mind, Paula's job's done, and you need to be doing what you need to do to be you. You need to do you. You don't need to have anybody else. You need to be happy in you. And they're having touching moments, and I'm just like, all through this moment, to be real, I was just staring at Emma. My Lord, God broke the mold with her. Oh. Then we come over to Stephanie and Peace and Gabriel. Peace doesn't really ask many questions to Gabe. She asks just the important one. Do you think this is the one? Or the path to the one? And Gabe kind of comes out and says he's not putting in all the effort. He doesn't really care. What happens, happens. I don't really want marriage. And that kind of shook Stephanie. She was like, wait, what did you just say? Yeah, apparently Gabriel doesn't really want marriage. He lives in the moment. And that kind of shook the whole table. Now it comes to Emma and Jose. Well, not Emma. This is Disco Bunny McKenna. Guys, ladies, don't be a McKenna. Don't be Kelly. Don't be a disco mommy. Don't be a disco bunny. Jose, my God, boy. I know she has pretty assets. Don't go down this road. They are just so full of themselves. But McKenna starts grilling Jose, and she has tests for Jose. And similar questions. What do you think of my mom? Oh, she's beautiful. Does it turn you off that she has 6 kids with 6 different dudes? No, I find it wonderful. Okay, good. I have more tests for him, though. And it's gonna be interesting. I'm kid you not, like McKenna. Guys, don't be these. Don't be these. They're airheads up the wazoo. So we get the coming up, and it gets spicy. So, get back to the villa. At the villa, Jose kind of gives some advice to Joey and says, you can't let that happen again. That dude came in here, acted the way he did. You can't do that again. Next time he does it, you need to stand your ground because you were weak and pathetic. And as they're talking, McKenna comes up and says, hey, can I steal this guy away from you for right now? And they go out and they have talks, and you know, they're talking. There's like, yeah. So, how are you getting on with mom and everything? You believe in intimacy and stuff? And she asked the question, an important question. If I told you to take me by the hand, throw me up against the wall, and start making out with me and doing all sorts of nasty stuff to me, would you do it? Or would you work towards me doing that? And Jose says no. Right answer, Jose. Honey trap. This was the test. This is a serious test that must be applied to know that if Jose is truly interested in Kelly. I don't think he is, but she had to do it, and Jose passed it, and she's she was happy. She understands that Jose actually cares about her mom, and that's important. That's important to her. And then they start talking about, hey, spanking, getting rough, and doing other weird stuff in the bedroom, and it gets kind of creepy. Later on throughout the night, we have another moment. Because Joey, baby boy, isn't taking everything so well. Dealing with being kind of ignored all day, and out of the blue, the angel appears for him. I'll be honest, Paula. I liked Paula. Kind of grew apart from Stephanie personally. Stephanie kind of became a weirdo. I always had eyes for Paula in this show. Emma. Lord. How many times do I have to say it? Emma shows up though. And she's like, hey boy Joey, you wanna come out with me? So they go outside and interact with each other, and they just start chatting, and Joey's getting all like, the girl's going on to me. And Emma asks a very interesting question to Joey, and he's like, she's all like, so, if by any chance, how serious are you and your lover? He's like, I don't know. Then she's like, if I wanted to know more about you, could I? Joey falls hook, line, and sinker for this trap. And Joey says yes. Joey agrees that he wants to know more about Emma. Because, look at that face. That's a beautiful smile. And Joey agrees he wants to know more about her because she can do all sorts of stuff and he's all fun. And that's ultimately where the episode kind of ends. They show up what's going to be coming next week. Like it ends out of the blue. I didn't even know that it was over. What's coming up is going to be interesting. Jose won the honey trap. Joey fell for the honey trap. Ryan, I think, is doing good. Gabriel, I think, is doing bad. But what's going to happen? I don't know. I am so interested. I can't wait for the next episode. I like this show. Don't know why, but let me get your guys' thoughts all down in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it out with friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.